Alright, so let me start reading these damn cards because they're starting to fall out while I'm shuffling. Okay? Um, I had to clear out the energy, okay? I had to change the music, get off that movie that was there because, your surroundings kind of manifest through what you kind of see and hear what's going on around you. Okay. Um, okay, we have a Seven of Swords, okay? It came out in the upright and then it tumbled down into my little blanket here, and it was like sideways when it landed. So somebody is in a sneaky energy, and this is something that they're used to being in. Okay, it's just the way they move. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. It's just the way they move. They're in the upright, so yes, this individual, that sneakiness. Okay, but it's like I'm seeing that they're sneaky, but they're not really trying to be sneaky. Okay, and this is why it possibly just fell into my little blanket over here and landed sideways because this is just the way they move. Okay, um, so let's just keep that there. But also to clarify this, we also have a Four of Pentacles that's in the upright, okay, along with the King of Cups that's in the reverse. All right, so what I'm seeing right here is we do have a King of Cups that is kind of on the selfish end, okay? This is why he's in the reverse. The sneakiness, yeah, is there. It's also a natural way that this King of Cups moves, okay? This King of Cups, they're filled with emotion. They really are, okay? Let me just read the cards. Okay. Top of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. And then we have a Three of Swords in the reverse. All right. So, all right, before I go any further, as I was saying, now I can continue. This King of Cups is in the reverse, but yes, this King of Cups is sitting on nothing but a throne of stone that's on top of an ocean of emotion, okay? And he's holding his cup, okay? So even though, he's kind of, stony and stoic and, not really revealing his emotions like that, and, eh, his cup is there. It's in the reverse. But if he likes you, he can turn around. That's what I'm saying. Okay. But this King of I'm saying Pentacles. Okay. Okay. There might be something else here that might be coming out. Who knows? But this King of Cups. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles in a situation. Okay. We have a work. Okay. Something that they were working on. Okay. Okay. Something is being shown to them about something they were working on. Okay, something is being pointed out or told and clarified to this Three of Pentacles situation. Okay, so this individual could have been like kind of selfish and everything, and look like they turned their back on some people or some places, things, whatever, or just like kept to themselves, just really selfish, closed off. That's yeah, that's the main one right there. They're kind of selfish and closed off. It's not towards any places or people or anything like that in particular. They're just closed off. This is a person better safe than sorry. Okay. Anyway, so they're being enlightened about something. Okay. And this person, we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. this is somebody who this is why they sit on that throne of stone and just mask their emotions. They've been heartbroken before, and they refuse to let it happen to them again. Huh. They've been heartbroken, they've been deceived before, you know, but it was something that they really cared about, okay? And something happened to them in the past, but they decided they were not going to allow it to happen to them again, okay? But for some reason, we have this damn Three of Swords coming up. I mean, it's in the reverse, which is good. Somebody's not heartbroken, but I'm getting a storyline behind it, and that's like somebody is like this for a reason. They were heartbroken. Some secrets in the background have been shown with the Death card in the upright. This isn't giving me the death feel. This is giving me that the energy that's going through it, like a transitioning, a transmutation. Okay. This energy, you know, death to the old, and they're being renewed. All right. So yeah, and like you gotta look at everything and how it happens, right? This Death card, it landed upright on my chest, you know, close to the heart. So it's like the old way that they are or were or something, you know, something's is being or was revealed, and now it seems as though there's a heart, okay, underneath all that stoniness, okay. It looks like that this is really difficult for that individual. We have a Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Hearts. Oh goodness, these are fucking counterparts. Okay, so whatchamacallit? So this person is actually balancing themselves out with the Queen of Cups energy. This person is actually becoming more nurturing. All right. The Fool in the reverse. Fool in the reverse. This person's becoming more nurturing. Fool in reverse. Fool in reverse. That's why they're having trouble. The Fool in reverse. This person is still trying to listen to their mind and not their heart. You have to realize how they connect, okay? Your heart and your mind are one, all right? You have to realize how they coincide and guide you through life in order for your decisions to map out properly for you, yourself, you know? Because you got to look at it like this. We're in the land of the living, the land of the live, the land of the devil, okay? This is the devil. Was casted here for a reason, all right? You have to understand, this is why this is the physical reality, all right? It's a learning experience for everybody, you know? You can be in an energy and you can flow because energy is fluid. Energy always moves. When you're in the physical realm, you don't always move unless you will yourself to move. So, that being said, let's clarify this card over here. Twisted, okay? the Fool in reverse, they were trying to stay in their head. All right, when you're staying in your head, a lot of times what's coming up are the things that you already heard, already seen, already experienced, and you already have that embedded in that memory, okay? Which means you're going to act accordingly. When you listen to your heart, this can also lead you into trouble, because the heart wants what the heart wants, but at the same time, people know how to play with people that use their hearts. But when you're sitting here and they connect, okay, and everything aligns, it guides you correctly into where you need to be, okay? And nobody will be able to manipulate that decision from you, because you're not just listening to your heart, and you're not just listening to your mind. You're listening to what they're telling each other and what they're coming out into telling you. This is how nobody can actually kind of hijack your energy and figure out what you're fucking going through, basically, because this is something that is closed off to the outside, to others, especially people who like to try to get into your head. Like I said before, I had somebody else that was telling me, well, not somebody else, the one person was like, yeah, I can't read you and all that other stuff. And then it's just like, yeah, you're not supposed to. I'm just thinking this, and I'm like, And then when I started seeing exactly like what was going on and why, I started thinking about a bunch of different things, back and forth, and then conversating with this person, the next day, it was just like, yeah, I'm like, no wonder I was thinking this, because they started telling me, things that they were doing or wanting to do by asking me, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Or, don't you just want to have a, this or a drink or a smoke or something like that? And I'm like, no. So it's just like, okay, that's why that was coming into my head. And it's just like, oh, we're connecting. Like, yeah, that's cool when, you guys are, really connecting one-on-one, and, it's no type of, trying to, I just see it as manipulation, when it's like, I'm seeing things and I'm not understanding why I'm starting to get like certain things popping out of nowhere, and it hasn't happened, ever since then, because it would be like I could start feeling like when somebody was trying to like come on in and start embedding themselves in there. So it was just like, fuck off. Spiritual, fuck off, fuck you up spiritually. But yeah, so this person, you gotta follow what comes out of that heart and headspace. That is for you and you alone, and that's how you guide yourself, okay? And unless you're sitting here talking about every last thing that is coming in and out your head, or your moves that you're making, this is why you never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. All right, you never tell your other hand. And I remember that was also said to me when I was communicating to somebody else. Somebody else was I was talking to, I was sitting here, saying all this questions and everything else, and talking and saying, well, it was just like a whole thing back and forth, and I'm just like talking, but at the same time, I'm thinking in my head, I'm starting to hear, never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. And I'm like, I heard that my whole life. Like, yeah, like, why would I would know better not to even ask these questions? Like, I don't want to know XYZ. Like, it's not, that I don't want to be, impersonal to anybody. It's just that, yeah, if, it's not that closeness, I'm not telling you every last thing. Like, I'm going to tell you what I need to tell you, and that's about it. So everything that I talk about are things that basically I share anyway. So it's just like, no misunderstanding nowhere, and a lot of people, they don't do that. And that's how, you know, they end up screwing themselves up and everything else. But yeah, we have an energy that they didn't want a tower moment to come in. They didn't want this transformation for some reason. I guess they were afraid of it. They were afraid of having a tower moment. Okay. But see, it's in the reverse, you know, and the Fool card is in the reverse. This person, you know, they didn't want to take a leap of faith. They didn't have a lot of faith. This tower moment, like, you know, this is like a very dramatic individual. Okay, they're overly dramatic with their shit. Like I said, you know, they're fucking key. Okay, these are counterparts, okay? But this is just one energy on the table that is like balanced the fuck out, or that is balancing out right now. So just imagine that these are counterparts, right? So you can imagine how they would be together, okay? Because they're both surrounded with fucking emotion, okay? With all this water energy, okay? They're fucking emotional as hell, okay? This is a couple that would sit here and, you know, get that loving, caring, nurturing energy to one another with no giving problems, right? Now just imagine this being one individual just coming into themselves and how they truly are, and, you know, feeling themselves, okay? This person is so wrapped up with an emotion, okay? And this is a person that has been nurturing themselves, giving to themselves, moving forward within life and everything else, okay? This person has been, you know, this person has really been going through the transition, okay? And like I said, this person, you know, they have ways of moving that don't seem right. They have people, you know, fuck what people think. You know, they even have themselves stuck in their head at times, like, what the fuck am I doing? But, you know, this is just the way they move with that Seven of Swords energy, okay? Like, this person on a card, I'm seeing, like, I'm not even just seeing them carrying away the swords, being sneaky. I see them, you know, purposely, like, doing something and looking back like, okay, I'm here, but I'm not, you know, like, I'm here, but I'm leaving. Or, look what I'm doing. You see me, right? You see me, right? I'm letting you know I was here. I don't have to let you know I was here by leaving these two swords behind and smiling at you, letting you know that I'm friendly. Because if I was trying to be sneaky, I wouldn't be fucking smiling, and I wouldn't be leaving my fucking trail behind me so you could, you know, see what the fuck I'm doing, you know? If you actually look at this person, they're closed off. They had their heart closed off. They had this selfishness about them because of something that happened. Okay? This person is filled with emotion, but they're stoic as hell. So, it comes off like they couldn't actually, no, it's not even coming off. They are in their ego at times. A lot of the time. They had to learn how to get the fuck out of that, though. Yeah, so this is something that this person has been working on and everything. You know, whatever the hell happened, you know, they realized that, you know, it didn't need to be like this anymore. And, you know, whatever past heartbreak they had, it came out in reverse. Okay? Something that scarred their emotion. Okay? They just had this, like, cloud lifted away from them. Okay? And, you know, now they're starting to value and nurture themselves a lot more, and they're actually, you know, they're seeing a lot of things that they were doing, and how they were moving. So it's just like, oh shit. You know. So yeah, they're really, you know, starting to change. That's why it's just like, okay, the Fool card in the reverse, the Tower in reverse. This wasn't a risk taker. You know, this person, you know, they lacked the faith. They were afraid of a tower moment coming in, thinking tower is like the end of the world. But towers, like I said, they're not the end of the world. They're like you know, the freaking beginning, you know, they're brand new beginnings, you know, out with the old that doesn't belong, you know, something that's hindering you, it has to go away. So somebody, they didn't understand that. All right, so 21:49 and it's only 20:08. So we're gonna wrap that up and you know, close it out, you know. Yeah, so like I said, this was on the top of the deck, and I just look at that and everything else, and it's like, yeah, this person, I can read this card real quick. This person is moving forward. I don't see, you know, moving in common waters or anything, but the Six of Swords, I just see somebody moving forward, you know, going and opening up. And because of that, you know what? The world is in their hand. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. This person, they study and they watch everything that they do before they act on it. And that's exactly what this person ended up doing. And they fucked around and found out. And they ended up transmutation with their energy and finding out a little bit more about themselves and making a change for the better. So, that's about it. This person has gifts. Have a good night.